in Columbia County is great. Just to know that our fraternity can extend far past Augusta. We have chapters all throughout the United States, all throughout different continents of the world. So it's good to know that our students, our young boys and young girls can benefit from the education services that Alpha has to bring.
Well, as the Vice President for the entire region, we have 7 states that comprise our region. And whenever a chapter is created or chartered in one of the states within our region, then I have to be there to basically charter and lead that chartering effort. It sends the message. It signifies that we're still going strong. We just hit 118 years old and we're still growing. So when we create a new chapter, that's growth. So, and I anticipate that there will be many more new chapters created during the during the time that I've been regional vice president. Over the past three and a half years, we have created or chartered 10 new chapters in the southern region. That's just in this region alone. So that tells you right there what this growth is all about. There are more and more communities where there's a great need for the work that Alpha Phi Alpha does, particularly in leading our young people and assisting with mentoring efforts, with scholarship efforts. And we don't want any community to be without the service and the benefit of the men of Alpha Phi Alpha.
We honor the work and the sacrifice, the perseverance and the achievement of the charter members and the chapter members alike of this chapter that we honor today. And we thank you for all of our guests who are present here with us. We ask that you bless them, but we ask that you be our special guest. And today make your spirit and your presence felt in this place. Bless this ceremony and all those that will take part. Bless this community. Bless this, our dear fraternity. This prayer we ask and offer in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. We say amen.
I'm Dr. Sly Cotton, and it is more than an honor just to welcome everybody to this great occasion. But it's with great joy and humility that I welcome each of you to this momentous occasion as we celebrate the chartering of Tau Epsilon Lambda chapter. Today, we gather in the spirit of brotherhood, unity, and service to reflect on a shared vision that brought us to this momentous milestone. Our theme, upholding the light, transcending through service, serves as a powerful reminder of the guiding principles upon which Alpha Phi Alpha was founded. From the 7 jewels who first kindled the flames to the brothers who continue to carry that light forward today, we remain steadfast in our commitment to uplift our communities and serve as beacons of leadership and excellence. It is particularly fitting that we are joined by our esteemed past General President, Brother Dr. Everett B. Ward, whose leadership and dedication to this beloved fraternity has inspired generations. We are truly honored to have you here to witness this historic moment for Tau Epsilon Lambda. Brothers, as we embark upon this new chapter, we are reminded that our work is far from finished. Upholding the light means more than just preserving our legacy. It means transcending the challenges we face and rising above to create lasting change. It is about inspiring the next generation of Alpha men, continuing to embody the values of manly deed, scholarship, and love for all mankind through service. To our distinguished guests and members of the community, we thank you for your presence and for standing alongside us in our mission. It is through your support that we're able to continue the work of Alpha Phi Alpha, and we look forward to deepening these bonds of partnership and service. So as we celebrate today, let us reaffirm our dedication to being, first of all, servants of all. We will carry the light of Alpha to every corner of our society. Let us remain steadfast in our promise to uplift our communities and embody the very best of what it means to be men of Alpha. Thank you.
This new chapter marks a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to make positive impact in our communities. And we pledge to uphold the timeless principles of Alpha Phi Alpha. Those principles, manly deeds, to embody courage, integrity, and perseverance, scholarship, to pursue knowledge and intellectual growth, love for all mankind, to embrace diversity, promote understanding, and serve humanity. Let us commit ourselves to living these principles with passion and purpose. Let us be a beacon of hope, leaders of change, and servants of the people.
Regardless of where we're going in our fraternal organizations, in the Augusta, Richmond County, Columbia County, in these United States of America, let us not forget that we as Black people have always come together and we have always united, and there is where we can find our strength.
On Thursday, when I found out that I would greet you on behalf of Alpha's largest region, it dawned on me, Brother Vice President, that as we officially add the 977th room to the House of Alpha, our chartering roads which have taken us across 4 districts, the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, and Panama City will close this chapter of your administration, as we have no other chapters in the queue. Today, the Chi Epsilon Lambda chapter marching forward with heads held high become the hopes and dreams and aspirations of Columbia County, determined to make a meaningful and lasting impact on the lives of those it serves, while Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, the Southern region, and the Georgia district will officially increase in size.
Brothers, as you embark on this journey, at all times hold high the name of this great fraternity. Be a mission focus in all that you do, and may you embrace the challenges and celebrate the triumph that this new chapter will bring. Congratulations, Brother James W. Ford II. And I'll leave you with my own personal quote, and that is, you got to have the goods if you would finish strong. A bluff may last a little while, but not for very long. A line of talk all by itself will seldom see you through. You got to have the goods, and nothing else will do. God bless you.
He looks beyond all my faults, and he saw my needs. I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous, he brought my falling soul. He looks beyond all my faults, and he saw my needs.
great to be here, and it's always a joy, always a great level of excitement to grow the fraternity's largest region. So in essence, the big gets bigger, the large gets larger. We're so excited about this growth. And what other place to be to experience this growth than right here with Tau Epsilon Lambda. So, I will say, let those who are of us but without us gather together now. That you pause with your humble servant, the Southern Regional Vice President, who has been charged with the responsibility of letting a charter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated be designated in the County of Columbia, State of Georgia, in the Southern region. I have the light of Alpha. This light represents our general organization. From the 7 jewels, explain what's light. From its light was the southern region lighted. From its light was the Georgia district lighted. Silence! Silence! Come in who walk in silence. Learn to listen. They have love for all mankind, leadership, scholarship, and service. Come. Come. George Bill Kelly. is completed. The 7 jewels who first brought the light of Alpha to the world have now once again brought their spirits and precepts to Columbia County, Georgia. By the powers invested in me as the Southern Regional Vice President, I let the charter be named Tau Epsilon Lambda. It is well that this be done. There is much work for you to do, a charge to keep, and an expectation to uphold. We cast a long shadow, but we walk in the heat of the day. We, the brothers of the Tau Epsilon Lambda chapter, do solemnly swear or affirm that we shall hold high the name of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. We shall obey all rules and regulations of the District of Georgia. The Southern Region. And the General Organization. So help us God. Thank you. Brothers, you may take your seats.
I am most humble servant, Brother Carl Prescott.
Brother Prescott, will you accept this charter on behalf of the chartering brothers?
Yes, I will.
In this county, I shall establish this charter. May God bless its purpose. Brother Prescott, you may address your guests.
With me are my chapter brothers. At this time, I would like to introduce my chapter brothers. Will you please stand? We have 18 charter members and 43 active members in our chapter. Brother Southern Region Vice President Howard, our work has begun. We accept this challenge. May God be with us all.
Thank you. For those of you who are not aware of what we've done is highlighted our founders. Our founders are our 7 jewels, is what we refer to them as. They're known as our 7 jewels. And if you saw the groups of brothers walk in, each group named one of the founders. Everything we do to honor our 7 jewels. So all these candles that are lit, you will see 7 in the middle represent our 7 jewels. You will see the 18 down to my right, your left, that's representing the 18 new members, the 18 charter members of Tau Epsilon Lambda. And then the 3 to my left, your right, represents the Georgia District, the Southern Region, and the General Organization. So now we will retire the jewels. As we retire these jewels, let us remember that it is for us to continue the service to all mankind, which they dream about, so that Alpha Phi Alpha will be deeply interwoven into the history of our great country. So as I call out the jewels, someone will come to snuff out one of them. I'll call the name first.
Brothers, esteemed guests, it is my distinct honor to introduce a man whose life exemplifies the core principles of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. Our distinguished speaker, Brother Dr. Everett B. Ward, has dedicated his life to service, to leadership, and to the betterment of our communities. Brother Ward was initiated into the Phi Lambda chapter in Raleigh, North Carolina in 1985. And since then, he has demonstrated unwavering commitment to our fraternity, serving in various leadership roles, including chapter president, Southern Region Vice President, and chairman of the National Building Foundation. His dedication and visionary leadership culminated in his election as the 35th General President of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, where he led with distinction, guiding our fraternity to new heights and reinforcing our mission to develop leaders and to promote brotherhood and academic excellence. Beyond his contributions to Alpha, Brother Dr. Ward has made significant strides in academia and in public service. As president of St. Augustine's University, he spearheaded initiatives and revitalized the institution by fostering an environment of academic excellence and community engagement. His tenure was marked by a commitment to student success and institutional growth, leaving an indelible mark on the university's legacy. In the realm of public service, Brother Dr. Ward broke barriers as the first African American to serve as the executive director of the North Carolina Democratic Party. His leadership and his advocacy have been instrumental in promoting civic engagement, social justice, and policy development, impacting lives of citizens across the state and beyond. Brother Dr. Ward's dedication to civil rights and to community empowerment is further exemplified through his involvement in various national organizations and initiatives. His work has consistently focused on uplifting marginalized communities, advocating for educational opportunities, and striving for social equity. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our immediate past 35th General President, Brother Dr. Everett V. Ward.
Thank you so much. Good evening. I know it's late in the hour. Good evening. It is truly an honor to be here, and let me say, I said to Brother Johnson prior to his introduction, I said, keep it short. Keep it short. We've been here, we've had good food, and I've said to Brother Albright that I feel like I've been set up. We came here and you had a wonderful meal, and we had Reverend Outler give a great musical rendition. And then we had the chartering ceremony. And then they said, now you speak. I've been set up, y'all. But then I thought it was set up enough, and then the waitress came by with that chocolate cake with ice cream on the top. And you know what happens to me after I eat a good meal. It's time to go to bed and go home. So I will not keep you long. It is truly an honor to be with you today as we simultaneously celebrate the 118th anniversary of the founding of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity on December 4th, 1906, and continue its 118-year legacy of scholarship, leadership, and service with the chartering of Tau Epsilon Lambda chapter. This is truly a great day in the history of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. Give them another round of applause. Now, you all are clapping like they do at my Presbyterian church. Clap like you're Baptist. Give them a round of applause. That's it. As I said, I'm especially honored to be with my long-standing friend, my brother, my regional vice president, Brother Cecil Howard. Brother Howard's leadership as our Southern Regional Vice President is a guiding force for our region and in our fraternity. He truly is a man of great scholarship, leadership, and service. What was not said tonight, that while he's serving as Regional Vice President, like all Alpha men, He's masterly performing his professional duties in addition to being the regional vice president. He is currently the interim dean of the law school at Florida A&M University. Give him a round of applause. So, Brother Howard may have to slip out earlier, but because we are friends, I said, brother, you go be dean, because in these times that we need some strong black lawyers to deal with the issues that we've got. So if you all see Brother Howard slip out, give him a round of applause, because he's doing the work that needs to be done every single day in America. In keeping with your theme, upholding the light, transcending through service, I reflected on two major factors embedded in your theme. First, my mind's eye created a visual image of brothers upholding a light. My mind's eye imagined my brothers traveling down a dark passageway, a passageway so dark that you couldn't see your hand in front of you. But then my mind's eye imagined another brother lighting a torch and handing it to the brother in the front, just like we did here. There was darkness and now there's light. Look at these candles, still lit because the men of Alpha said. And as a student of history, I immediately reflected on our ancestral history. As a son of North Carolina, I thought of our ancestors escaping the inhumane bondages of slavery through the Great Dismal Swamp. The Great Dismal Swamp is a swamp located between the Virginia and North Carolina, southeastern Virginia, northeastern North Carolina, between Elizabeth City and Norfolk State. The Dismal Swamp served as an escape route for thousands of our enslaved ancestors who sought human dignity through freedom and full citizenship. Then secondly, I paused to allow the history of this fraternity to guide me through the pages of our history book and the countless examples of servant leadership that can be found in our great book. Somewhere, my brothers, repeat after me, I heard our fraternity motto say, first of all, servants of all, we shall transcend all. That's what Alpha Phi Alpha is all about. Upholding the light, transcending through service. As men of Alpha Phi Alpha we have dedicated ourselves to serving others, has been a defining mission of this fraternity for 118 years. Brother Dr. Charles Harris Wesley, our 14th General President, distinguished and celebrated historian and university president, said it best. It is important to note, especially because we're in the state of Georgia, that Brother Wesley's father, Charles Snowden Wesley, was a son of Macon, Georgia, and attended Atlanta University, and was a Georgia educator prior to relocating to Louisville, Kentucky. General President Wesley addressed the importance of service among Alpha men when he made the following statement. We are to be the first of all, and this means that we are to be in places of leadership as a group and as individuals. We are servants of all, and this means that we are to seek opportunities for serving the people as well as ourselves.